Hello Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Firedance Witch Tarot. I hope that you are doing well today. Today we're going to be doing your love reading for the next few weeks. So I hope that you enjoy it. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also remember that this is a timeless reading, so no matter when you stumble across this reading, it is the right time for you to receive the message. And so everything will follow the weeks after that. Also, it is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are, of course, welcome, and all of those that are guided to come and see it, because as we know, our birth charts are full of different positions of the different zodiac signs, and so this just might be one piece of the puzzle. And so I encourage you to look at your birth chart and look at the positions that have the biggest pull, and then go look at the readings for those positions if you feel called to it. And so let us begin with your reading. As always, all of the cards that I use, the information is down below in the description. I invite your spirit guides, Sagittarius, and my spirit guides into the sacred space, as well as spirit, so that we can get your messages and guidance for this reading. Gods and spirits, what does Sagittarius need to know for their love reading for the next few weeks? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. What do they need to know? Sagittarius love reading. We have the Tower. Interesting. What else for Sagittarius? What else is coming for them for their love reading? You have Mice. Okay. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? What do they need to know? What do they need to see? Please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. What did they need to know about their love reading this week? There's a Turner. And we have Storks. Interesting. Up at the bottom of the deck, we have Stars. Beautiful. Okay. It's very interesting, this energy that we've got going on here. But I'm going to wait for the tarot to put it all together for you. This is the Idills Tarot. Okay. One more. Okay. What does Sagittarius need to know? What do they need to see? We have Judgment. love reading for Sagittarius. This one hit the deck first. So we have the Empress. And we have the Emperor. Very interesting. 3 major arcana right off the bat. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know? What do they need to see? Please guide beautiful Sagittarius for their highest and greatest good. Okay. Sagittarius, love reading. Too many. Okay, we have 2 here. We have the Star. So that matches up with this star here at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that, it also has the owl or birds. It's not an owl, it's a hawk actually. So there is that. So we got also the 10 of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting. A lot of matching energy here. What else for Sagittarius? We have the 3 of Wands. Very nice. Can we get an outcome, please? So we have the 10 of Swords. For an outcome, what else for Sagittarius? Outcome for Sagittarius. What else does Sagittarius need to know and see? Please give us some advice for more information. Let's get the outcome of the reading, please. Okay. We have the 2 of Wands. Let's get 2 or 3 more, please, for the outcome. What do they need to know? What do they need to see? We've got the Wheel. Too many. We got the World. Oh, she is a little exposed, so let's cover her up. Let's get 1 more, please. Okay. We got the 4 of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Wands. Okay. So there's something that is going to take you a little bit by surprise. It is definitely to do with the ending of a situation. Whether this is positive or negative, that will depend on your situation. So take it as it resonates. But it seems to me with mice that this is something to do with see, mice can be a little bit bothersome. Some people find them to be utterly terrifying. Others don't mind them so much. But at the end of the day, they can be a little bit of a nuisance, but they're also rather industrious. So there is something here about that. It is a number 23, so it boils down to a 5. Now, 5s tend to be a nuisance, a little bit of a problematic energy, but they tend to be temporary. So whatever this is, it's meant to happen at this point, but it also, at the end of the day, it brings with it important messages and definitely this sense of good fortune almost. It's bringing with it especially here with the birds and the stars, which is mimicked down here, we will talk about it in a minute, it definitely feels like there's a message that's being brought in by this situation. One that is actually going to bring in healing, that is going to bring in balance. It's going to bring in here we have male and female, a family, and we also have the Empress and the Emperor together. So we have the balance here of both the masculine and the feminine, the divine masculine and divine feminine coming in and creating that beautiful balance. So we have the element of control, being a leader. We also have the feminine energy of waiting and receiving all of this stuff. It's very interesting, the dichotomy that is bringing in this energy. So with the Judgment and the Star, we see that this energy is bringing in a rather uplifting message that is quite healing. So it might be a little bit shocking, it might be out of the blue, and it might be a little bit bothersome. I'm not going to go to the extent to say that it is super awful or super bad. That's not what I'm getting. There is an element of, ugh, gosh. But at the end of the day, it is a temporary passing thing, but it's meant to happen because it's bringing in a very refreshing, very balancing energy. We see here that she has both of the jugs of water, one of them as her feet are, usually in the regular tarot, she has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot in land. In this case, one jug is going into the pond and the other one is going into land. So there is definitely this feeling of balance, of bringing in both elements that were lacking and were out of balance before that. And that is what brings a lot of happiness. And because it is in the Pentacle, it tells me that it's trying very much to present itself in the physical world. With the Three of Wands, it's definitely that sense of your ships are finally coming in and something finally, it's like, it feels like something is finally unblocking. So what you have here with this situation is almost a blessing in disguise. It comes and takes away that block, that roadblock that was sort of stopping the flow of the energy coming in and balancing out. So the major thing here is that yes, it is the end of a situation. It might have been a situation that was, again, I don't get this feeling that it was supremely awful, but at the same time it wasn't a happy situation. It wasn't a comfortable situation. It was definitely one that brought in a lot of questions of trust, and brings in a lot of questions of whether to go through something like that again or not. So there's a lot of internal questions, but I think all of the situation is going to get cleared up, and there's definitely going to be answers brought in with the birds and the storks here. It feels like it is a good message at the end of the day. It feels like a breath of fresh air, and literally it just feels like something completely has unblocked, and it will start bringing in happiness into your life. Now with the Two of Wands here, there is a definite decision that's going to have to be made. After this happens, you're going to be contemplating what your next steps are going to be. But with even more major arcana here, you have the Wheel and you have the World. I won't approach the World again. I might have to figure something else out for her or continue to cover her up with my little crystals. But we have the World here, and we have we have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the World. That definitely, with the Wheel, it tells me that the energy is finally unblocked and things are starting to roll through and finally starting to move forward. And it is a new beginning for you, in which finally there will be an element of rest, and it tells me it's answer to prayer. There's an answer to prayer here, and it is definitely something that you have been asking for, you have been praying for, and it's telling me that it is coming in here with the Page of Wands. So look out for this inspiring news, this wonderful news that is coming in, that is definitely going to bring a pep in your step at the end of the day, and it's really going to fire you up. So whatever the situation is, take it as it resonates, but it tells me that if you were, if for example, if you were in a place where you weren't really meeting anybody, and there was, you know, same old people, and the same guy keeps coming up and asking you out, and you really want nothing to do with that person, they might try one more time, but it feels like, you know, the right person is going to notice that you're not liking the situation and you're not comfortable with that situation. And so this person, I'm saying guy, but it could be gal, you know, depending on, you know, whichever the wind blows in that sense. But the right person is going to notice this, and it's going to come up and say, excuse me, why are you bothering so-and-so? Don't you know that we're together, blah, 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 or something like that. That's an example that I'm being given about some situation that will definitely bring an end to a dry spell. And that's the situation that I'm seeing when it comes to the Ten of Swords and the Tower here, and the Mice is definitely this particular moment is ending sort of like a cycle in which you weren't finding the right person, and you weren't being put in the right situations to be able to make contact with the right person. So hang in there. I know it's a little bit tough. You know, it happens to all of us at some point, but it feels to me like spirit and your spirit guides behind the scenes are helping you to really change this energy. And basically, it is something that you have asked for and you have prayed for, and it's finally coming in. So you are definitely manifesting this happiness in the physical world. And so know that whatever situation is happening here, it is a healing one with the stars, and it's definitely bringing in good news. So I hope that helps out, Sagittarius. I hope that you have enjoyed your reading, and if you have and you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, ringing the notification bell so that you always know when I upload my next video. Leave a comment down below, leave a thumbs up, and share the video if you think that someone would enjoy and benefit from the content. And I hope to see you again soon, Sagittarius, and lots of love to you, and blessed be.